and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Handy Grammy. Yes, I'm a grandma and I'm quite handy, so I am one handy Grammy. I've been designing and building since I can remember, and now I've begun to share some of my projects on YouTube. I hope you see some possibilities and become inspired. Mostly, I hope you enjoy. And if you do, please click the subscribe button. Bye for now. Thanks. In this video, I'm going to show you how I replaced my old countertop with a new top. So this is the box that I had built previously that I had my old countertop installed on. I removed the old counter, but I left the braces up for the new installation. Here's the new countertop. I used some old wood that I had left over from a previous project. So this project really didn't cost me very much money, but I thought this wood was so pretty and it would go to waste if I didn't use it. So I decided to use it. And so I put two pieces together and dry fitted on the countertop. My old bar was shorter than the new one. That's one reason why I wanted to replace it. So I added this end piece on to make it longer and make it more able to handle more use and have more storage space on it. See how pretty that wood is. But anyway, it set on the box quite nicely and on the braces. So then I was ready to move on to the next phase. But there was one thing that I realized that I needed to do because I added on that extra length. And I'll show you, I think, in the next frame. So because I added on the extra length, I had to add on to the box to support that extra lip on the countertop. So I added an L-shaped piece onto it and anchored it to the counter, the existing counter. But I wanted to make sure that it was nice and sturdy for when my grandkids leaned on it, it wouldn't flip off. Then I used old pieces of flooring that I'd taken up from my foyer before I put down the darker wood floor, and I saved that. I was glad that I did because I was able to use it on the skirt of the counter there. And you see I have the two diagonal pieces, so I actually created a design that I thought was pretty neat, and I was able to use a lot of that old flooring for that purpose, so I was glad that I'd saved it. So here is all the rest of the flooring placed on the skirt of the counter. I think the design looks really nice, and I was going to leave it just plain wood, but I decided against it. So I used the reciprocating saw to cut off the edges to make it even with the rest of the counter and neaten it up. I think that looks pretty good, but I'm going to try something. So I painted everything in antique white. This is just one coat. I actually ended up putting 2 or 3 coats on it to make it really look rich. But this is the first coat, and I was pretty pleased with the contrast of the white, the light color against that dark wood flooring. So I'm glad that I painted it. I wound up putting 2 coats, and then I put a glaze over top of it and wiped it off. Additionally, I stained the countertop with some stain that I had left over from other projects. I actually mixed some stains up and chose the one that I liked the best, but I think that really brought out the beauty of that wood. I think it turned out really nicely. So that was one or two coats of stain. And then here is the final project. I ended up using 2 coats of stain and 3 coats of polyurethane on the top, as well as I wiped off more of the glaze off of this skirt part because I felt like it was too dark on the I wanted more of the white to show through. But I feel like the countertop turned out so pretty and rich, particularly and it went nicely with the glazed cabinetry that I have in the kitchen. Now everything is kind of more cohesive, and I like it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much, and come again to One Handy Grammy. Thank you.